All right, everybody. How's it going? How's it going? Are we having a good time? Are we having a good time? All right, all right. So we're gonna get to painting. How's that sound? Does that sound cool? I've got my new setup and oh I'm kind of getting used to everything. There we go. All right. So check out my new setup here. There we go. Now we got some music. Now we got some hand claps. Damn, getting all this technology straight. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. All right, so what were we talking about? We were talking about getting our paint on. Come on. And so I want to show you my new setup. Okay, come on. Is this not the coolest or what? Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. We've got the come on. We've got the full palette cam there, people. Yeah. So that's the canvas. That's where we're gonna be doing our mixing. Isn't that cool? Isn't that cool? Come on. All right. Yeah. I am loving all of this. Okay, cool. So we're gonna get to painting some lines now. Like we have been saying before. Okay, so what we're going to be doing is the drop of shame. The drop of shame. Okay, so you know the Bored Apes. This is an algorithm, right? And so I want to use the great tradition of political satire and the great tradition of the French to completely freak people out with their art. Demoiselles des Avignon, the absinthe drinker, lunch on the grass, luncheon on the grass, lunch on the grass. Um, Déjeuner de l'arbre, I think in French, Manet, so on and so forth. So, what was done to the French people by Emmanuel Macron, in my opinion, was vulgar, right? Forget about whether it's quite or not. It was completely vulgar. So I took this image right here, right? And put this body on it, right? So we got this. Is that not the most beautiful thing you've ever seen in your life? So we're gonna paint that right here, all right? And we're gonna put all manner of objects into his mouth because you know what? He's looking for the third jab. That's what he's going to be doing. So, without further ado, we're going to talk about skin tone, and it's funny, you know, it's embarrassing in a way because where are we? Got so many selections. Got so many selections. I'm just loving it. All right, so let's go here. Okay, so I don't know. I doubt you can read this. But this is let's see. This is, are you gonna autofocus, man? No autofocus for you. Skin color. This is skin color. I want you to check this skin color out. It is hilarious. Do you know anybody that looks like that? Do you know anybody that looks like that? Maybe a baby's bottom, but that's about it. Anyways, so there's all of these, skin color. How do we do skin color on the internet? And so, since this is sort of an embarrassment to the um, artistic world, just like not Francois, Emmanuel Macron is an embarrassment to humanity, we're going to use to create that color to create our lines. All right, and then we'll get to mixing skin color. Basically, all you need is some yellow ochre, some let me get this out of the way. Yellow ochre, and burnt umber, right? Raw umber, yellow ochre, and then maybe a little bit of a blue, just a touch of blue or ivory black to sort of adjust the color. But we're not talking touch of blue. We're talking like you blow the blue onto the anyways. So I like to use this, right? I like to use this to mix onto my palette. Where's my palette can? There it is, right there. So I mix on here, then I put it on there, on the palette. You can use whatever you want. You can use a dish, a plate, or whatever. But for right now, we're just going to be painting our control lines. And the point is, and I've said this a lot, and I'm going to say it again. Drawing is a very time-honored tradition. All right, painting is a time-honored tradition. With this method, we go Caravaggio. All right, we go Caravaggio, people. Just like Caravaggio, we go directly to the canvas. We don't draw, because drawing is a skill. To assume if you can draw, you can paint, or if you can paint, you can draw. It's a disrespect to both skill sets. What if you can't draw? Does that mean you can't paint? No. What if you can't paint? Does that mean you can't draw? No. So stupid. So we are going to what are we going to do? The Tallahassee Bridge. All right. So I'm going to kind of show you how we roll. All right. Let's see what's the best solution here. I think like this. Can you see? Does that look good? Is that looking good for y'all? Don't want to destroy the neighborhood here. Something like that. Maybe something like that here as well. Is it gonna work? How does that look? Okay. Oops. It's a crowded area. So, boom. We'll take some of the most ridiculous skin tone. Where is it? Yeah, the most ridiculous skin tone color ever. Can you imagine a human being walking up to you looking like that? This pink. Can't believe tint skin tone. Quinacridone red. Yeah, whatever. All right, so it's real simple. These lines are, I put some pencil lines in there, and you can probably see them because it's a higher definition television. And I made them really, really light because, they're a pain to. So you see, are we loving it? So, oops, I forgot one thing. Get this out of the way. Oh, there we go. Can't forget the beloved paper towel. So you just take some paper towel in there the way you like it. Try not to get it all full of paint. There we go. La journée. All right, man. So I'm loving this. I'm loving it, man. We got a 3D. So you get the right consistency. And then what do? Then we go to here. Look at me, I'm a TV producer. We get this out of the way. And then we go like this here. Set it up there. And we're just very lightly. We just don't want, we just want. Oh. And of course, I'm not prepared. I don't have my rag with me. And it's very, it's a very forgiving process. So you put a little bit, and if you get a little bit too goofy with your goofy line, you just straighten it out there. All right. And then you can come off the top here, and I can see the line. It's going every 10, so you want a suggestion of a line. You don't want a big nasty line there. You just want kind of like where is it? It's right around there. And this is like around 10. So I got the shadow there. It's a bit difficult to see. I'm gonna also mark it here where I can see it. And that line we just made was way too filled with pigment. Right. So there we go. All right. I never use this. This paint is about 20 years old. And so it's acting strange. Something like that. All right. And you can use let's give it up for the chalk line. Come on. You can use a chalk line. You can do, and try not to knock into the camera while you're doing this. All right. Once again, you don't want a big, huge, nasty, ridiculous line. You just want oops, God bless it. See, being a producer and being a at the same time. Sorry about that. All right. Okay, well, since this is the maiden voyage, We get one horrific mistake per maiden podcast. What do you say? So I just spent, what is it, 5 minutes teaching something you couldn't see. It happens. All right. So voila, there we have a line in the most ridiculous skin color you could possibly imagine. All right. So I can see it right there, and I can see it right here. So I'm just gonna go bump. And this is for just when you're starting out. Once you've done it like a million times, like me, you won't need it. You won't need the lines because you'll be making all those choices in your head. Man, I can't wait to get to painting. So that's, oh wait, where is, I'm 3-camera shoot here, baby. 3-camera shoot. Okay. Okay. And once again, you don't want a big nasty line there. You want a suggestion of a line. All right. And one last line all the way over there. So we're going to take the canvas and we're going to move that line closer to me because my arms are getting tired. We did a lot of there we go. You don't want a nasty, just a touch of a line. I can't see because of the light. Once again, I'm loving my third camera. Come on. So you can kind of see. So it's going to be so much fun to get rid of these lines. I mean, and so what we do is we spend the time and we keep the lines, right? And if we ever, oh my God, look at that. And so if we ever want to redo them, like if you get comfortable with creating your grid lines, creating securing the perimeter, as I like to say, as I like to call it, then you can always redo them. But this is just for the beginners out there. If you are a seasoned painter, you won't need to do this. Okay. And so we're going to go like this, but the canvas, did I mess up my, no. Cool. So that's it. I'm going to finish the lines. So many things to look at. I've got to, is this on? Is this on? Oh, but you get the idea. So I'm going to finish going like this, and then we're going to mix paints together, and then we're going to paint. Okay, we're going to start painting. We're going to start the inauguration of the drop of shame. Isn't that exciting? I find it very exciting. Okay, so I will see you next time. Come here. Party's on. Au revoir.